Welcome and thanks for checking out Spirituality with Steph. This is going to be my first pick a card reading, so I hope it resonates with you guys. I'm going to do 3 separate piles, and I am actually going to shuffle on camera for these. I'll show you up close. This is going to be group 1, group 2, group 3. Alright, so take a second, you can pause the video, see whichever stone resonates with you, and then I'm going to shuffle on camera for each of these decks. I'm going to use each of these decks here, and we're going to get a pretty in-depth reading regarding your love life coming up next month. So no matter when you guys click on this video, it is going to be timeless, so even if you click on it a year from now, it's still going to apply for your love life next month. So let's get started. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started for group 1, the blue group. So we are going to shuffle, we're going to start with the tarot cards, and I'm going to do 3 of them. Okay, so group 1, love life. Group 1's love life next month. 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 Okay. So let's see. We have the Knight of Swords, the King of Swords, and the 6 of Swords. Okay, so what I'm getting from these up front regarding your love life next month, you guys have a lot of internal thinking going on. Like, you guys are maybe unsure of the current situation, or you're just overthinking. So the suit swords relates to like mental thought, logic, reasoning, things like that. So what I'm getting from this is that you guys are just really overthinking the situation, maybe for good reason, but you guys are definitely overthinking. So let me use our little booklet here and get some more insight onto that. Okay, so the King of Swords relates to judgment, power, command, authority, intelligence, law, the crown, and so forth. So what I'm getting is maybe you feel like maybe you have the upper hand in whatever love situation you're in going to be in next month. So maybe it's a current situation that's going to carry on into next month. Maybe it's a new situation that's going to start next month. But what I'm getting is that you feel like you have the upper hand here, kind of, so to speak. And let's go into that Knight of Swords. So that Knight of Swords is skill, bravery, defense, wrath, war, opposition, resistance, and ruin. So what I'm getting is that you guys are just thinking so much about this, and you guys are like kind of nitpicking every aspect of it, that it's really going to negatively affect you and your relationship. And the 6 is kind of giving me a vibe of like going away, not really sure. We'll use my little numerology chart. I actually got this at one of my local spirituality stores. It's really cute. I love it. And it's just a little cheat sheet on what all the numbers mean. So you guys can go into like my numerology posts and everything, and it'll talk about that. So it talks about harmony and family and home, as well as overprotective, smothering, and it's related to family. So what I'm thinking, And the 6 right here relates to like a voyage of leaving. So what I'm kind of thinking is that maybe you guys are thinking about leaving the situation. That's kind of something that might be going through your mind right now too. So let's go into these Lover Oracle cards and see if we can get some more clarification. I'm going to pull 2 or 3 depending on what resonates. Okay, so we're going to use these. These are actually my sister's. She let me borrow them, so that was pretty chill. So I'm going to pull 2 or 3 depending on what comes through. So Group 1's love life next month. 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 Okay. Okay. So we have retreat, and it says it's time to disconnect from the world. And we have healing family issues, and that's your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So what I'm kind of getting with this, as well as like the whole King of Swords energy where you feel like you have the upper hand, you have like that 6 where it's talking about retreating, like journey away, like it kind of looks like they're going away, and that you got that retreat card. So I'm thinking maybe you guys need to kind of retreat into your minds a little bit and just kind of dig a little deeper as to the current situation and kind of where that's stemming from. And like healing family issues, maybe it's something that you kind of grew up with, like this whole specific image of like what love was, what the typical relationship was supposed to look like, different things like that. So maybe take a look back at that and see if you can kind of pinpoint that. All right. And then we're going to do the Black Moon astrology cards. Okay, Group 1's love life next month. 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 Sorry guys, sometimes it comes a little bit quicker than others, so I want to make sure I focus and get the right card for you guys. Group 1's love life next month. Okay. We got the World. Okay, so let's use our little Black Moon astrology cheat sheet here. There's just so many cards, guys, so I want to make sure I get the right meanings for you and everything. There's like 78 cards in this deck. There's like, I don't even know how many cards in the other decks, so there's just a lot. So I just want to make sure I get the most accurate description for you guys. So this card, the World, it talks about the key ideas being the mother, the father, reputation, and glory, and like what you have to do. So this is kind of what I'm getting from what I had just said, like the typical like family relationship image, like what that looks like to you. Maybe you grew up in like an atypical situation, like an atypical like love life, family situation. So definitely kind of assess that and do some thinking positively, where it's not criticizing the relationship, you're not criticizing what's wrong. Maybe you're focusing on what's right, what I can do, and furthering that relationship if that's what you're interested in. So we have all of your cards. We just kind of summarized that a little, that you're kind of going through some turmoil right now, kind of imagining that and everything. So I kind of wanted to do, I just got a thought, I want to do the pendulum and see if I get any answers through that, like if this is somebody that you're currently already dating, or if it's somebody new that you're going to meet. So I'm going to use my pendulum. Okay. Can you show me yes? Okay, so it's that line, guys. See it? Can you show me no? Okay, so that's a circle. Okay, is group 1's reading relating to somebody that they're already in a relationship with? Yes. Okay, so chances are you guys are already like in a relationship, you guys have already met, you guys are working towards that relationship, and this is kind of the mental anguish that you're in now. Cool. Very cool. Okay, so now I want to get some charms, and I want to just clarify a little bit onto your love life for the next month. So don't be surprised if you get the charm. It's like a hollowed out triangle. I wouldn't be surprised if you guys got that one, because you guys appear to be kind of focusing on like the little things and not so much the big picture. So we'll see. Group 1's love life next month. Group 1's love life next month. Okay. Okay. Got it. So you guys are focusing too much on the little things. You guys have to focus on the big picture. Stop worrying about like every little thing that might be wrong, that could go wrong, that it's not exactly what you pictured it. Just go with the flow, you know? So you guys got 2 zodiac charms. You guys have Taurus, and you also have Gemini. So maybe you guys are Taurus and Gemini. Maybe you guys have those kind of qualities going off of that. So I just want to read a little bit more about Taurus and Gemini qualities. So I do have a little zodiac sign cheat sheet that I got at my local spirituality store. It's very cute. I love it. It's just kind of talking about the positive traits, the negative traits of each zodiac sign, as well as compatibility. So going into the Taurus, you guys can be efficient, stubborn, cautious, persistent, enduring, conservative, conventional, industrious, and very dependable. And the bad traits can be introverted, stubborn, narrow-minded, inflexible, suspicious, very materialistic, and obsessive. And then as for Gemini, you guys can be flexible, restless, full of energy, alert, quick-witted, communicative, sociable, logical, agile, intellectual, versatile. And you can also be restless. It's bad. Changeable, nervous, superficial, inconsistent, moody, quickly angered, fickle. So maybe this is just talking about one person, because those are 2 bordering zodiac signs. So maybe it's somebody that's on the cusp of those signs. Maybe it's somebody that's in one of those signs but also has traits from the other sign too, regarding, because a lot of those did overlap. So that could be talking about one person as well as the 2 of you. You guys got a bunch of letters as well, so let's go into that. You guys got A, D, F, G, and R. So those could be initials, those could be spelling out part of a name. I don't know. You guys almost have Edgar? I don't know. Okay, so then let's go into your other charms. You guys got the starfish, so that's talking about resilience. Maybe you guys have been going through a lot, and just like a starfish, you guys are resilient. Like if one of their legs breaks off, it grows back even stronger than before. So that's definitely a great quality. You guys got the spider charm, so it makes me think of your fears, like things that you're afraid of. You're afraid of something, and I think that's what all the overthinking is coming from. Maybe you're afraid of losing this person, maybe you're afraid of something going wrong, maybe it's something about trust, you don't trust them, and maybe those insecurities are coming again from like a previous cognition of like what a relationship is. So you guys also have the black cat, and that makes me think of like spirituality and like awareness and things like that. So maybe through spirituality you guys will get a little bit more information on this. You guys got a piece of sage, so it's talking about getting rid of that negativity, those worries. You also got the mood ring, so the mood ring changes really quickly based on your mood, obviously, and I think that's kind of just talking about you guys have a lot of mixed emotions going on right now because of this situation. You also have the giraffe, which makes me think like keep your head high and don't worry about kind of everything else. Keep your head about level, like keep your eyes on the prize, you know, on the focus. You also got a guitar pick, which makes me think of kind of like the fun you guys are having. Like maybe you guys have music in common, maybe you guys bond really tightly over music and something like that. So, and I also have the dragon, which makes me think of like really passionate, like almost like fantasy type relationship, you know what I mean, where it's very passionate, very fiery, but also like so impossible, where you're like, oh my god, I can't even believe I'm with this person. Okay, so that's all I have for you, group 1. I hope this resonated. Please let me know in the comments below as well, and if you have any ideas for future videos, I'd love to hear those as well. So thanks so much, and we're going to go on to group 2. So we're going to start with your tarot cards. Group 2's love life next month. 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 Okay. For your tarot, you guys have the 2 of Pentacles, the 8 of Cups, and the 10 of Wands. Okay, very nice. So, what I'm getting from this reading is that you guys might have like a lot of passion in your current relationship or your soon-to-be relationship endeavors. Somebody that you're talking to in terms of going for a relationship. You guys do have a lot of passion, but it's necessarily like, from this card too, he's kind of like messing around, like joking around, and this one he has a lot of options, but he's just kind of walking away. He's not really interested. And then 10 represents completion, and the wands represent passion. So it makes me think like maybe you're kind of done with this carefree, like, oh, I just want the passion. Maybe you're finally like kind of realizing, oh, I want more than that. So let's go into your Lover's Oracle cards. Group 2's love life next month. Group 2's love life next month. Group 2's love life next month. Okay, so you guys got release your ex, the time has come to clear your energy. And you guys got, pay attention to the red flags, the signs are cautioning you. So again, kind of going in with that carefree relationship vibe. Maybe you're still hung up on your ex, maybe you guys haven't really gotten over them yet, and you're kind of just taking things as they come right now. But it's telling you to pay attention to the red flags, like don't get caught up in something with somebody that's not right for you. Definitely pay attention to the red flags, they're cautioning you. So now I'm going to do the Oracle astrology cards. Group 2's love life next month. 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 Okay, you guys got void of course moon missing. So let's open up the astrology book because I actually have never pulled that card. Talking about failed judgment, wasted efforts, the wrong choice, missed opportunity. So I feel like it's talking about your situation is going to kind of go into next month, where it's talking about maybe even this is somebody that you want to be interested in, but like your underlying, like release your ex, like you're not over your ex, you can't kind of proceed in this relationship, and that's like kind of a false judgment where it's like, oh, like you haven't released those things, so you aren't able to kind of get out of your old ways and go into the new ones to kind of further this relationship. So it's definitely talking about like working on yourself, if that's something that you want to attain for this relationship that you're going to be encountering next month. So I want to also use the pendulum to see if it's somebody that you've already been like interacting with, if this is somebody that you already are involved with. Okay, please show me yes. Okay, it's a circle. Please show me no. Okay, and it's a line. Is group 2's reading about somebody that they're already involved with? Okay, big no. So I feel like this is going to be a new person. This is not necessarily going to be talking about somebody that you already are involved with, but it's kind of talking about like where you're currently at, and that's going to transition into next month. So watch out for those things. If you meet somebody that you want to progress things with, you kind of need to work on yourself in order to get that to where it should be. So now I'm going to do some charms. Group 2's love life next month. Group 2's, oh, this one just fell out. It's an M. So you guys got a lot of charms. You got the wave, go with the flow. Don't focus too hard, don't make anything happen, don't force things, go with the flow. Live in the moment ties into the go with the flow charm, so it's talking about that circumstance. And I'm thinking maybe you guys are going to meet somebody that isn't right for you. Like it's talking about missing bad decisions and things like that. So maybe you're going to meet somebody and you are going to go for them, and maybe they're wrong for you, and that's what it's saying. Pay attention to the red flags. So it could be a couple situations here, but keep an eye out for that. So you also have the worry doll. Maybe there's something you're worried about, like if you were to get into another relationship or something like that, you're worried about releasing your ex, you're worried about moving on or something like that. So release all those worries and you'll be able to kind of move forward. So same thing kind of with the giraffe. Keep your head high, focus on the now. Don't look down and don't look back. You know, just keep your head up where it is and stay above. I had the owl. So that's like all kind of about knowledge, intuition, wisdom. That was upside down in my hand, so that's kind of making me think that you guys aren't really paying attention to all the factors. You're not really keeping your eyes open and utilizing all of the insight that you have. I also have the butterfly. It's like freeing yourself, kind of being yourself, just freeing yourself. So I'm thinking again with the release your ex card, you're kind of stuck in your old ways and you're kind of mentally trying to heal from that. So I got the monkey. That's making me think that your ways kind of right now are just kind of monkeying around. You're not too serious. So that's totally fine. But if you're looking for something serious, this reading is kind of telling you need to kind of make some steps towards that. You got a zodiac sign. It's Libra. So maybe you're a Libra, maybe the other person is a Libra, or they embody the Libra characteristics as well. Talking about fairness, justness, equality, pretty much making sure everybody's like feeling okay, everybody's included and things like that. You also got Sagittarius. So maybe the other person is a Sagittarius, maybe you're a Sagittarius, things like that. So I'm going to read off my little handy trait about the Sagittarius. They are extroverted, cheerful, optimistic, fun-loving, honest, outspoken, without prejudices, loyal, love traveling, enthusiastic, but they are changeable, impulsive, silly, risk-taking, drug abuse, unrealistic plans, gambling, superficial, and do not want to face problems. So that could be resonating too. And then you guys also got Virgo. Yeah, so you guys got Virgo. It could be industrious, helpful, sharp, clever, analytical, charming, diligent, diplomatic, romantic, or hypochondriacs who turn small issues into major problems, can leave themselves vulnerable to exploitation. So maybe that one's talking about like, maybe it's your sign, maybe that's something that you're doing right now. These traits could kind of all intertwine depending on your situation, because this is again a general reading, so this is for a bunch of different people. I got the Euro, so it could be somebody that is not from around you. It could be somebody that's maybe from Europe. It could be talking about like different types of situations where maybe it's also just talking about needing to free your mind and like obviously like maybe it's not feasible to travel, but mentally you need to free yourself. And then the bat makes me think of fears as well, and that's kind of going in like flightiness, kind of how I was saying with the tarot readings, with the tarot cards, excuse me, that you are kind of a little, you're looking like a little flighty, like you have all these options, but you're like, no thanks. So that's kind of what I'm thinking, because it's your fear, because of your fear that you're not doing that. Then you also got the throat chakra. So that is making me think there's something like going on. Maybe you're feeling things, or you will be feeling things for this person, but you don't know how to say it. You're afraid to say it because of things that might have happened in the past, and you just don't want to ruin the relationship or something like that. So those are the kind of vibes that I'm getting. I hope this resonated with you, and if it did, please let me know. And if you have any other suggestions for different types of readings I can do in the future, feel free to let me know. I'd love to incorporate them. Thanks so much for checking out my channel, and I hope this reading resonated. Have group 3, so if you chose the orange group, this one's going to be for you. We are going to start with your tarot cards. Okay, group 3. The group 3's love life next month. 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 So we got Three of Cups. The Knight of Cups. And the Five of Wands. Okay, so let me see. So the cups are relating to your emotions. So it's this makes me think it's going to be like a really happy month for you next month in regards to your love life. However, I do also have this Five of Wands here, and it is relating to passionate adventure, and it's looking like everybody's kind of fighting. So it could be that like maybe there are a couple people fighting over you, and that's kind of where that emotional like, okay, I have the like pick of whoever over here. And you guys also got the Knight of Cups, so let me just look that one up really quick too. I want to get kind of as specific as I can on this. It's talking about arrival, approachment, sometimes that of a messenger, advances, proposition, invitation, and excitement. Yeah, so based on kind of this card too, I feel like you guys are going to have a couple options. You guys are going to have a couple love options coming up within the next month. And you're going to be kind of celebrating that. So I feel like this might be kind of new for you, or maybe this is something that happens to you, but you are very excited about it. So I do see that coming in with happy energy and good energy. So I feel like this is something that is a good situation. It's going to be a good month for you guys. But let's get some more clarification on your romance angel cards. Group 3's love life next month. Group 3's love life next month. Group 3's love life next month. Okay. Okay, so you guys got You Deserve Love. And Calling in Your Soulmate. So I'm thinking maybe you guys are interested, you guys have all these options, you're like, okay, great, but maybe you're kind of done just with, you know, relationships just to have relationships. Like you're really looking for that soulmate, your other half, your other person, and it's reminding you, you deserve love. You know, maybe you have these suitors, and maybe, again, it's something about passion where it's just all these people are fighting over you, but you don't have any like feelings for them, and I'm thinking that you really want that out of the next relationship, but it's reminding you, you deserve love. Just because it hasn't happened for you yet doesn't mean that it's not going to, and in fact, you're calling in your soulmate. So this could be happening coming up next month, or it could be starting next month. So let's see about that. And I'm going to pull also your Black Moon Astrology cards. Okay, Group 3's love life next month. 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 Okay. Gemini, I think. So maybe you could be a Gemini, maybe it's talking about just all the thinking and the uncertainty. So I want to use the little book and just get some clarification on that to be as specific as possible. So it's Gemini, I think. And the key ideas are paying attention, mindfulness, explanation. It's the mind and the brain, the being of two minds, fluency. So maybe it's talking about this love reading, like you're going to meet this other person and you guys are going to, it's the meeting of two minds, the being of two minds. It's talking about being too highly strung, leaving many things undone, restlessness, indecision, friends as lovers, flirtation, and lovers as friends. So maybe it's actually talking about one of your friends could be this person for you too. So let's actually ask the pendulum if this is somebody that you already know or if this is somebody that you're going to be meeting. So I'm going to ask, could you please show me yes? Please show me yes. Please show me big. Okay, so yes is a circle. Please show me no. Okay, so no is that line. Okay, is group 3's reading about somebody that they already know? Okay, no. So this is somebody that you're going to be meeting. Maybe you guys will start off as friends. Maybe this will be somebody that is already kind of fighting over you, and it could be one of those passion things that you might think might not have more than just passion, but you guys will actually have that mental connection as well. So that's really exciting. Calling in your soulmate, this really could be your person. So I'm really excited for you guys, and I'm going to pull some charms to clarify the situation a little bit too. Okay, group 3's love life next month. Group 3's love life next month. Group 3's love life next month. Okay. So I got go with the flow. Just don't kind of don't worry about everything that's going on right now. Everything has a reason and everything happens for a reason. So go with the flow. We did get a bunch of initials. We got an N, an R, an L, and a T. So those could be initials. Maybe they're your initials and their initials. Let me know. That would be really cool. It could stand for like abbreviations. Maybe those letters resonate, but let me know if they do. Another one you guys got is the giraffe. Keep your head high. Don't kind of worry about everything else that's been going on, that is going on. Keep your head on the now, straight ahead, and overlook all of kind of the trivial things. You guys got the solar plexus chakra, so you guys need to work on, maybe it's coming in with that passion energy, but it's also coming into a different capacity because it's more than just that passion. You guys got the guitar pick. That makes me kind of think of like your passions, things that you're passionate about. Maybe you guys bond over music. Maybe you guys have music in common, different types of things like that. And you guys got the purple chakra, which is your third eye chakra. So it could be talking about spirituality, psychic gifts, things like that. And you also got the rabbit. So that's making me think again with this kind of energy where you're like kind of weighing out your options. It's kind of more fun and not really as serious. He's actually kind of like giving a thumbs up or something like that. I can't really tell what he's doing, but he definitely looks like he's kind of messing around. So it's kind of the energy I'm getting. Let me see if I can pull some zodiac charms for you guys. Okay, I got one. Cancer. And I'll pull one more. And Taurus. Okay. So Cancer and Taurus, and you also have Gemini here, but I think Gemini is kind of how you guys are going to relate to each other. So maybe you guys have some of these zodiac signs in your chart. So definitely let me know if this reading resonated. I hope that it did. And I would love to do some more pick a card readings. If you guys have any ideas, please let me know in the comments. And yeah, thank you guys so much for checking out my channel, and I had a lot of fun doing this. So thanks so much, and until next time, see you later. Bye.